foods. So, ayan. And then, nagbound din ako ng goodbye. Chocolates. Tsaka meron na tayong yogurt. Ayan, ito yung pang diet, pang papayat. Pero akala ko ano siya, yung binigay sa akin, yung si Habi nagdampot nito, akala ko may pang pataba, pero non-fat siya. So hindi siya nakakataba. Alam. Ilong ko. Ay, ako na-over pagbutang sa kong buko ko, argan more oil na over pagbutang. Hindi mayon ang tatawag butang, nagdikit tuloy ang buko. So, before itong kaon, magpasalamat sa sa Ginoo. So, magpim na tayo. So, kain na tayo. Kakain ako kasi mamaya lilipat kami sa second job ni Habi. Dalawa job set niya dito. Tapos sa kabila 30 minutes natin bago makarating doon. Madaling lumamig yung pagkain dito guys eh. Malamig yung panahon. Yung pancit noodles natin may halong tahong na color black. Ayan. Yung Korean noodles na nadampot ni Habi is siya, yung lagpad bitaw siya, lagparon. Pero masarap siya na noodles. Ano na siya, noodles na siya na panghalo sa adobo. May nakabutang sa picture sa pansit. Tugnaw kay hangin dari pero di pa heater man siya Habi, so tinanggal ko muna yung jacket. Kumain na si Santino nito kagabi. Gusto niya yung squid. Kasi may halong squid siya. Pero gusto niya to. Open ko na yung yogurt. Flavor strawberry yung nadampot ni Habi. Meron din naman iba-ibang flavor na fruits. Nako. Saan yung kutsara ko? Ay, baking. Saan yung kutsara nilagay ni Habi? Wala dito. Tanongin ko na siya mamaya. Ginamit niya yung kutsara, kumain siya. Total 5-0. Bibilisan mo, hindi ko ito makain. Walang kutsara. Mix muna natin ito. Ayan na siya. Han, where is your spoon? Yeah. There's no. In the what? Okay. See you.
some issues here. They're gonna start digging this pit tomorrow, so, there's a rubber membrane that goes down in the bottom of the elevator pit. So basically, you know how you usually have to put visqueen down over the soil before you pour the concrete? In the elevator, it has to be a rubber membrane, and they need them by Monday. He said that, Javi says they're excluded out of that.
Who are you talking with there?
Javier Recoupment.
And he's talking about the.
What we'll have to do is, you got terminated.
There's something, I gave Koopman a contract, or a change order for providing that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
That's what I'm trying to find it.
Yeah.
Just thinking. The water stop, right?
yeah. It'll,
Yeah,
what,
I gave Koopman a change order to do that.
is there any way, after we get off the phone, you can call Aaron?
Yeah, I can.
All right, now, if you go to A121.
Okay.
Okay, if you look down at the elevator, we have to build, I mean, this is, you build the elevator off the shop drawings that Otis gives us. Okay, the tentative drawings show an 8'1" by 8'1" elevator shaft, interior. Now the design, the shop drawings that Otis gave us is an 8'6", and that's east to west by 7'1".
Were you saying that the elevator is 8'6"?
Off the shop drawings from Otis.
Okay.
So we got a big issue there. So,
I don't know what, I don't think it's gonna change the dimension plan. I'm on A121. The only elevator dimension I see is 9'4". And that's from
the exterior wall. We're going off interior dimensions. Interior, that's giving you an exterior, all the way from.
You're taking the 8 inches off both sides.
All right, from interior to interior is 8'1" by 8'1" off the architectural drawings.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean.
Okay, that 9'4" is exterior block to exterior frame block on the inside, on the outside.
Yeah.
So you're gonna lose 16 inches there.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, I'm with you.
now the shop drawings show 7'1" that way, from inside dimensions to 8'6".
Okay,
So when we get over, we got a double door to the right of that. And it shows 8 foot, 8.5, and then it runs into a bathroom. We have to build the pit, or the elevator shaft, to Otis's drawings.
yeah.
So I'm having them build this, you know, to the, I can ask Javi if he can do the 8'1" deep. I don't know. But we're gonna have to have something done with that bathroom, because I gotta steal 5 inches from somewhere, or we're at another dead stop for 2 weeks.
Does the bathroom need to shift, or?
Yeah, that's what I would do. And
The elevators again.
no, you can't shift that elevator wall. That's all concrete, and it's got that has to move over 5 inches towards the door. And that's
Oh, okay, yeah, 5 is the problem.
so we gotta keep that 8 foot, 8.5. So the restroom is basically 7 foot wide. I'm trying to scale this now. So you're looking,
Clearances, ADA clearances.
yeah, well, ADA is gonna be 61. And that's an 1/8 per foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, roughly 7 foot finished. Okay? 7 foot finished. So you just need 61 inches in a radius to clear everything. We got plenty. So then it'll shrink it down to roughly 6'7". Now, the only problem is, now when the stub ups come up for your electrical and your plumbing, that'll have to move. Everything needs to move to the east 5 inches. Floor drains, everything. Well, the floor drains will move 2.5 because that's gonna be centered. And then you got your smoke walls, the red ones. That's not block. That's, we can't move that because that's a stairwell. And we got a door there. So that, we got 8'1". Let me get the, that's gonna have to stay 9 foot, whatever. I gotta call Otis on that. I can call Otis on that about the depth.
Okay, but right now, as you see, it's 8'1" by 8'6".
No, it's 8'1" by 8'1", but what Otis gave us is 7'1", east and west, from right side of the building to left. Or no, from east to west is 8'6" interior. That's what it needs to be to fit the elevator itself, the car. And then 7'1" deep, and that's 8'1" deep. So we gotta shift everything over a foot, and that's gonna mess up our steel for our, I can ask Scott at Otis if we can have the depth at 8'1" instead of 7'1". Will that hinder anything? We'll just have a bigger shaft.
Yeah.
But we cannot, let me call him real quick,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna call you back. But the elevator has to be built to the car they ordered.
Yeah.
And when they drew these plans, Otis wasn't even signed. And these, we can't, we have to build to their shop drawings on these. So there's things they're gonna have to shift. Do we lose 5 inches in the bathroom? And then that's the architect's deal. Which that's where I would steal it from, Brianna, but that doorway from wall to wall, from block wall to interior of bathroom wall, we're right next to the handbar and where that commode sits, it needs to be 8'8.5" to hold the big double door there. And then you're gonna have a setback for the hinges for each side. That has to stay. Whatever we shift, the only place we can steal it from is the bathroom.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is important for our MEPs about where they're gonna come up through the slab and stuff like that. Because that toilet from where the grab bar is to the center of the commode has to be 18 inches finished wall. And then from where the back of the tank sits to the center of the toilet, that's gotta be 12 to 13. But I'm not worried about the 12 to 13, I'm more worried about the 18 to 19. Because if we move that over and don't move the plumbing, then you got 13 inches from that wall to the center of the toilet, and we will never pass inspection.
Okay, well.
I don't see a problem because,
And then,
yeah,
I'll just combine this with the, elevator files, it's not right.
yeah. So we can't, let me call him and see if we can deal with the 8'1". If he can, I don't see why he can't have a bigger shaft. You know? So the only thing is our hoist beam might have to be bigger. But that hoist beam, if we look at, I've given away all my shop drawings because I had to give one to Ron Kendall, I had to give one to Koopman, and I had to give one to the electrician, and Scott gave me 3. So if we're widening, the hoist beam will run east and west. It can't run north and south. Or can it? But I think it shows east and west if I'm not mistaken. And then we gotta add 5 inches to that. But I mean, that's neither here nor there. We can just, all they do is build a mold, pour it, you know, it'll be 6 inches on there, so they'll pour basically 9'3" or 9'6" total, where it can sit on each block wall 6 inches.
Yeah.
But let me call him.
Yes, okay. Yeah, call me back and, get something together for our time.
All right.
Please leave your message for 9048. Please leave your message for 9048466130.
Scott, this is Mike Howard with Meyer Needs. I'm over here in Benell Fire Station 50. I have some discrepancies with the elevator in your shop drawing. So if you can give me a call back, I have some questions that need to be answered. Thank you. 904-775-6315. Motherfucker, don't fucking answer. Fucking need you. Every fucking thing's
Just sour a little bit. Ay, dali ra akong busog. Busog na ako. Katulgo naman ako. Katulgo ko kinaon. Ang ngaon ko sa Japanese restaurant sa It-Olikan. Katulgo ko kinaon. akong tissue. Ayun, may cook. Excuse me, busog na ako. Ang bilis ko mabusog. Bilis mabusog, bilis magutom. Ayan, punong-puno yung coke natin. Coca-Cola. Vanilla flavor. Ang dami kong dinala. Tapos ang bilis ko mabusog. Talagang magkinaon. Babay na ay.